Hey, what's up? Let's go over here to draw Shin Godzilla's face, okay? It's going to be simple, easy for beginners for the most part. It's going to be relatively short. I'm going to try to keep it like 8 minutes or so. I'm going to be posting on here every day. It's going to be kind of, either movie villains or something darker, maybe scarier. And I thought Shin Godzilla is one of the scariest Godzillas ever. So I'm going to do his face. So let's get going. Before that, don't forget to hit the subscribe and click the bell notification. When you do that, it lets you know when I post. I'm going to be posting once a day, okay? So stick around, and every day at 7 a.m., at least Pacific time. So what I'm going to do here is he's got a very simple shape to his head, and so I'm going to basically do a curve here for like the snout. It's really just kind of like the top. Think of a top of a hamburger, but it's kind of like molded out a little bit different. Like it's just like the top of anything, right? It's a curve. I only put that for kind of where his eye is going to be, but to be honest, it could be flat too. And almost his entire design is almost texture. So I'm going to pull down here for the back of the neck. Pull front here for the bottom of the chin. Down, curve, out over here, down over here for the front of the neck, and pulling down. So more or less it looks like a Muppet right now, right? Really simple. Gonna form the little spines in the back just a bit. So this one is gonna come out all over like a star. I'm just putting a bunch of little ones. It looks like a leaf. That's kind of a better way to think about it. Think of it like a leaf. And it's getting bigger and kind of going off a page here. Okay. Okay, pretty relatively easy so far. His eye is going to be very beady. Okay, it's going to be a circle. Dot over here in the middle. And maybe like this, like a furrowing brow because of the anger thing. Right? And there's going to be a lot of dark around the eye, then that's going to create a lot of focus. That's one thing you really want with him, to create that focus. And throw little lines here for the crow's feet. So almost like I said, every other part of him is going to be very like craggly. And that's a big part of his design. But his teeth are what really stand out. He's got like really small, for his proportion, teeth. And they're very, they're layered on top of each other. See, they're just regular triangles. Like that. But there's just a bunch of them. So we're just going to kind of fill them up at random right here. See that? I'm just kind of like piling them on. These little, like, it's like the same shape, but just some of them are like stretched out. Some of them are on top of each other. He's got like these random teeth up there. And then we're going to do the same exact thing for the bottom here. Right? Same exact thing. You're going to pile these shapes in. Right? Piling them in is really what's going to sell this version of Godzilla, because he has so many teeth. I don't know what they based that off of. I guess I'm assuming like some sort of fish, or maybe a shark or something like that. I don't know if shark has. I know shark has many rows of teeth, but I don't know if they're quite bunched up the way this guy's is. Like so. And what you could do is you could actually kind of fill in this little, opening right here. See that? I'm going to fill in the kind of opening there to show that obviously the mouth is being opened up. It's kind of hard to fill this one in actually because there's so much more complexity with the teeth, the jaggedy teeth. But just kind of, you know, go at it and fill it in when you can. And the rest of him is going to be texture, literally texture. So right here I'm going to put a line here for the back of the neck, line down here for his throat, and line over here. And then every other part of him is going to be these thin lines. Like, they're thinner lines, but the thing is, the rest of it is literally texture. Literally texture. So I'll give you an example right here. The mouth, right? We're pulling these lines right there because it looks like there's tightening going on when they're holding the teeth are being held into the mouth, right? So there's like this craggly, he's gonna have these thin craggly shapes and forms that are gonna form around him. Just these, also I forgot the nostril over there. But there's going to be thin craggliness all over him. Kind of like a Freddy Krueger version of Godzilla. And that's what's going to sell Shin Godzilla, I think. Is going to be these thin... See how these are thinner lines? They're detail lines. They're not meant to be like actual, you know, parts of the main drawing per se. They're just meant to be add-ons. But they are with him. It's going to be everything. So you're going to have to put these thin lines right here all over the place to make his skin look really craggly, really gross. And that's kind of like a big part of this version's Godzilla. See, throw a bunch of lines here. Right over here, he's got this opening, this split opening here where he has that one. This one's going to be a little thicker, the line. And the more these thin lines you throw everywhere, the more detailed this guy is going to look because of the way he is. I wouldn't even do that with normal Godzillas. Normal Godzillas, they do have craggly skin, but they're a little bit more like lizards as opposed to this guy who looks more like a zombie Godzilla more than anything else, in my opinion. So, like I said, the rest of this is just going to be throwing little, like, scratch marks in kind of the direction of the form that you want. Maybe you can throw a little more darkness here under the neck. And it's just going to be all about what you kind of want it to look like. And like I said, this version of Godzilla looks like basically hamburger, so it's not going to be hard. Anyways, hit that like button if you want me to do more like Godzilla stuff or anything like that. Absolutely. I'm going to be posting here through the whole year. This is a Halloween seasonal channel, or seasons, you know, we did Christmas. But I'm also going to be throwing in a lot of spooky stuff through the year. Like I said, I'm not going to post as much as I did before. Maybe I'll go back to 3 times a day if things pick up. But for now, it's going to be once a day on the weekday, okay? Thank you so much, and I will see you next time. And stay tuned next. Oh, you can do that over here for the spikes as well. Everything about this guy is craggly. So stay tuned for the announcements right after this. So if you're looking to upgrade your art skill overall, I highly, highly recommend you check out my Skillshare. It's also completely for beginners. The biggest difference is these are hour-long courses on drawing, like I said. So if you're starting out, this is perfect for you as well. It's just that I take longer on each particular topic to really ingrain it in you, and this is how people fully level up their art skill if you're serious about it. So like I said, I have things here on the basics of drawing. I have the anatomy. I go over anime as well. I go over cartoons as well here. I go over drawing basics. Also fantasy art topics like dragons and things of that sort. There's a dragon drawing video here. This is like pretty much the mecca for stuff like this. What you should do as well, normally this stuff is like $40, right? The whole website, but go to the link in the description of the YouTube video you're watching right now. Go down, check out the link with the hearts on it. Right below that, click that link for Skillshare, and that will give you, at least the first, I think the first 100 people, it's going to give you a free month of Skillshare. So basically you can see everything on this thing completely for free for a month without paying anything. So that's what's cool about it. So like I said, this is only for the, people that are very, very, they really want to do this and they really want to put a lot of time into this. Go check this out. Thank you so much, and thank you so much, and yeah, see you soon.